Most people think winning in life means becoming rich, famous, shredded, like me, perfectly disciplined, and somehow waking up every morning excited. And I just bit my cheek. Anyways, to drink green juice and answer emails. And nobody's excited about that. But the truth is, most people who look successful are barely holding it together behind the scenes. Winning in life is not about becoming some flawless machine. It is about learning how to keep moving when life punches you directly in the soul. Before you even finish your coffee, which I've already finished and I need more. The people who actually win are not always the smartest, strongest, or most talented. They are usually the people who refuse to quit when things get uncomfortable. And this is the real cheat code nobody talks about because life is basically one long series of problems wearing different costumes. One minute you are stressed about money, then relationships, then your career, then your health, then suddenly your back sounds like microwave popcorn every time you stand up. Is that just me or 41's really tough? I don't know. Winning in life starts with understanding one important thing. Nobody is coming to save you, which disappoints me because I'm a big guy and I'd love to be saved. Not your boss, not your friend, not your motivational quotes from social media, or not even me. And at some point, you had to decide that your future is your responsibility, even if your past was unfair. And that mindset, it changes everything. The first key to winning in life is mastering consistency. People worship motivation way too much. Motivation is unreliable. Motivation disappears faster than your paycheck after one trip to the grocery store. If you only work hard when you feel motivated, you are setting yourself up to fail. Winners build systems instead of depending on emotions, and they show up when they are tired. Like me right now, I'm tired and I showed up. They show up when progress feels invincible. They show up when nobody is clapping for them. Most success is honestly boring. It is repeating simple actions long enough for results to finally catch up. And life works the same way. Your habits quietly build your future while you are distracted complaining about your current situation. Another huge fact and key to winning, to learning, is learning how to think long term. Most people destroy their future because they are addicted to short term comfort. They spend money they do not have to impress people they secretly do not even like. They avoid difficult conversations because discomfort feels scary in the moment. They procrastinate because scrolling on their phone feels easier than building a better life. But every small decision compounds over time. Your future is being built by what you repeatedly do every day and not by what you occasionally say you want. And winners understand that temporary pain is often the price of long term peace. That means sometimes you have to sacrifice comfort today to create freedom tomorrow. Another thing people never realize is how important your environment is. Your surroundings shape you more than your willpower does. If everyone around you complains nonstop, avoids responsibility, and settles for mediocrity, eventually that mindset starts leaking into your brain too. Humans being adapted to whatever environment they spend the most time in. And energy is contagious. Standards are contagious and mindset are contagious. And if you constantly surround yourself with people who are negative, lazy, and cynical, your own ambition slowly starts dying. Winners protect their environment because they understand that who you spend time with eventually becomes who you become. Another major key to winning is emotional control. Life becomes dangerous when your emotional control your decisions. Your one bad emotional moment can destroy years of progress. People ruin relationships, careers, finances, and opportunities because they react emotionally instead of responding intelligently. Emotional maturity is one of the biggest competitive advantages in modern life because most people they completely lose control under stress. Winners learn how to stay calm when things go wrong. They understand that setbacks are temporary unless you turn them into permanent excuses. And one of the strongest people in the room is usually the calmest person in the room. You also have to stop comparing your life to everybody else online. Social media has convinced people that they are failing because they are not millionaires by 25. While living in a mansion, while perfect lighting and fake inspiration caption comparison destroys the progress because it shifts your focus away from your own path. You have no idea what somebody sacrificed, faked, borrowed, or suffered to create the image you are comparing yourself against. Half the internet is basically people renting happiness for content. Real life does not look like highlight reels. Winning in life means building a life that actually means makes sense for you, and not one designed to impress strangers for 5 seconds. Another overlooked key is the resilience. You have to become hard to kill mentally. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes you will see ideas or you will lose money. Sometimes people will betray you. Sometimes your plans will collapse completely for reasons outside of your control. The difference between winners and everyone else is what winners recover faster. They do not spend years trapped in victim mode, replaying the same disappointment over and over. They adapt, they learn, they rebuild, and resilience is powerful because life respects people who keep getting back up. Failure is not proof that you are incapable. Usually, it is proof that you are trying. That most successful people have failed more times than average people have even attempted anything. Another key to winning is learning how to communicate. Communication affects everything. Your relationship, your career, your confidence, your opportunities, and influence all improve when you know how to speak clearly and listen carefully. A lot of people stay stuck simply because they cannot communicate their value effectively. But confidence communication opens that door. People trust clarity, they trust conviction, they trust authenticity. And finally, the biggest key to winning in life is understanding that fulfillment matters more than appearance. There are people making six figures who are miserable every day. There are people with millions of followers who feel empty when the camera turns off. Success without peace is failure wearing expensive clothes. Real winning is creating a life where your mind feels stable, your relationship feels real, your purpose feels meaningful, and your future feels hopeful. And at the end of the day, winning in life is not about perfection. It is not. It's about progress, and it's about refusing to stay stuck. It's about taking the responsibility for yourself when life is unfair. It's about building habits to support your future instead of sabotaging it. It's about staying disciplined when nobody's watching. It's about protecting your mind from negativity and your goals from distraction. It's about learning, adapting, growing, and continuing forward even when things got difficult. Because eventually small improvements become massive changes. Then the person you become over the next 5 years depends heavily on the decision you make starting right now. And the beautiful part is that you do not need to become somebody else to start winning. You just need to stop giving up on the person you could become. Thanks for watching today's video. If you liked today's video and you found value in today's video, please subscribe. We're looking to build this community on YouTube, and without that subscription base, we just can't do it. And I want to see you on the next video. I'm looking to build a community here, and I want you to be a part of it. Because tomorrow is another video. Every day is a video. And I want you to be here for it. And I want to see you here. I want to lift your life up and I want to make your life better. I'm tired of focusing on the misery that's going on in the world right now. Let's change that. Let's do it together. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.